Stoichiometry Practice Worksheet 2, Part 2. How many molecules are there in a 0.127 mole sample of water? So our given is this number right here, and I'm going to write that down first. So 0.127 moles of water. And of course, the most important thing to do when you're setting up these types of problems is to label and stay organized. So if I start with moles, I need to put 1 mole on the bottom, 1 mole of water, and we're looking for molecules. Now remember, when you see molecules, ions, formula units, atoms, the number that comes to mind is 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd molecules, which is Avogadro's number. So I want to cancel my units to make sure I've set this up correctly. Moles of water cancels moles of water. 0.127 times 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd divided by 1 gives me 6.55 times 10 to the 22nd molecules of water. Let's look at the next problem. How many molecules are there in a 0.250 gram sample of water? In this previous step, we only had to go from moles to molecules. In this one, when we look at this, we are trying to find molecules, but in this problem, we're given a mass. So let's write down our given. 0.250 grams of H2O. Now I know I can't go directly from mass to molecules, so I will follow the AP Chem mantra and convert to moles. So the gram formula mass of water is 18 grams of water in every 1 mole of water. If I start with moles of water, then moles of water has to go on the bottom. So 1 mole of water is equal to 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd molecules of water. Do I have this set up correctly? Grams cancel grams, moles cancel moles. 0.250 times 1 times 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd divided by 18 will give me 8.36 times 10 to the 21st molecules of water. Let's look at our next problem. Calculate the mass of 7.23 moles of methane. So I'm going to write down my given. 7.23 moles of methane, CH4. Multiplication sign and a line. I know that 1 mole of anything, in this case methane, is equal to the gram formula mass of methane. And the gram formula mass of methane is 16 grams of methane. I'm going to cancel my units. Moles cancel moles. 7.23 times 16 divided by 1 gives me 116 grams of methane. Key thing to check here, I start with 3 significant figures, I end with 3 significant figures. Let's go on to the next problem. How many molecules are there in a 0.0725 mole sample of water? Let's start out by writing our given. 0.0752 moles of water. Now all they're asking here is for molecules. Notice that there's no mention of mass. So if I start with moles, multiplication sign and a line, 1 mole of water. When I hear molecules, ions, atoms, formula units, I'm going to use 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd in my answer. Cancel my units. Moles cancel moles. So 0.0752 times 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd is going to give me 4.53 times 10 to the 22nd molecules of water.